boys and girls, welcome back to my backyard. I'm glad I'm able to be out today because it's a summery day. It's officially summer, you know, and I am going to use my dime to look out my back window. What are some things you could see outside your window? Well, listen for a minute. This summer we have something special in our backyard that's called locusts, and they're really ugly bugs, but they're not going to hurt you. They're making a noise right now. Let's listen. And if you listen really carefully, you might even hear some birds in my backyard because there's lots of them, because I have lots and lots of trees. Another thing I'll find in my backyard are flowers. I don't know if you can see it, butterflies and honeybees. And we are going to read those books in the coming weeks, and you're going to find out why bees and flowers go together. Honeybees love flowers, and I bet you already know why. But today, we are going to read about the things that are outside of your window. So let's take a look. Like I told you before, all books have a title page, and here is this title page. It's called Outside of Your Window, the First Book of Nature. And this is about all the seasons, but we are going to talk today about summer. Look at this beautiful picture of summer that the illustrator Mark Hurd drew this, and Nicole Davies wrote these words. Lazy summer day, warm and sweet, a long, long day. I will see birds and flowers. Later I might dip my toes in some water. Time to pick up a ripe tomato right off the plant, pop it in my mouth, and time to look at the sky and dream. And I am even thinking you could take a book and read. What else will you see in the summer? What did we say before? Beautiful flowers, and look who's looking for the flower. Do you get thirsty during the day? Honeybees get thirsty too. And when they are thirsty, what they want to do is go to a flower, stick out their long proboscis, and suck nectar out of the flower, just like you like to drink down a nice cold drink. And when they go back to their hive, they will turn that into beautiful, delicious honey. Have you ever had honey on toast? You might like it. Give it a try. Here's what we were talking about before. In my backyard, I see a mama robin many times digging out a worm and taking it to her babies to feed them. I once had a nest in my yard and I heard lots of chirping. They have their little mouths open because mama's going to put that worm right inside their mouth. But about this time in June, those birds are ready to fly out of the nest and look for their own worms. Aha! Kind of my favorite. What happens after a caterpillar eats a leaf? It will turn into a, go ahead, read it with me, a butterfly. And here are the beautiful butterflies, just one kind that they can turn into. This butterfly looks like it was painted, doesn't it? With two blue eyes. But that's nature. Nature painted the butterfly. And maybe you will see some flutter by. And at night, if you go outside, perhaps you will, instead of a butterfly, see a moth. They're usually hanging out, flying around a light, because that's what they're attracted to. If you leave on a light by a window, you will see a moth on your window. There are some different kinds of moths. All of those are things that you will see or hear during the summer. So boys and girls, one more thing I want you to listen for tonight. Do you live by a pond? Probably not. I don't either. But do you know that you can hear frogs outside your window every night? Because there are frogs that live in trees. And what do frogs say? You will hear ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Notice it's nighttime when the frogs come out. That's why you will hear them, mainly at night. And I like frogs because what they do, stick out their tongue and eat flies. So boys and girls, I hope you will look outside your window, but more than that, I hope you will go out into your backyard. I have an idea of what you can do when you get out there. If you went to the library and picked up our scavenger hunt sheet, you are all set. And if you did not pick it up, that's okay. You can download it after you close this Facebook post. This sheet is there for you to download and print. And it says, Backyard Scavenger Hunt. I'll read the directions. I bet you can too. How many things on this list can you spot in your backyard? So check them off. Did you see a butterfly? Doesn't have to be close because they will fly away. Did you see a worm? Did you see some grass? Did you see a petal? A petal is the green leaf on a flower, or the pretty colored part of a flower. Either one will work. Did you see any of those things? Then take this inside or color outside and make it look like it really does. Here's a bonus. What's a bonus? That's when you do something extra. If you find something soft, I want you to write down what it is. You can even draw a picture. Did you find something hard? I'm thinking you might find a rock. Did you find something spiky, shiny, round, or smelly? Ooh, if you find something smelly, you can just leave it there. One more thing I'd like you to do when you are done with your backyard scavenger hunt is maybe someone at your house will take their phone and take a picture of you, and then why don't you post this to our Facebook page, and then everybody will get to see what you got to do after story time today. There's one more thing that we can do. Some of the things outside shouldn't be picked. You should leave them alone. But if you are in your own backyard, you might be able to pick what I found. I found a flower. I found a petal of a yellow leaf. I found a green leaf. I found a white flower. I found a stick. And I found, this is a seed for a maple tree because I have a big maple tree and lots of seeds fell down. Well, you're saying to yourself, okay, Miss Vickie, what am I going to do with that? Well, you have the materials to make this. You can take a piece of tape, whether it's clear tape or tan masking tape, and just rip off a piece. And here's what you do. Put the sticky side out. Take it and wrap it all the way around until it sticks. Whoa, let me try that again. Okay, now it will stick, and you can make yourself a bracelet by putting on the different things that you found in your backyard. This is called a nature bracelet, and I'd love it if I could see yours. Put my white one on there. So when you are done, you can prove that you went outside to spend the day. This is another thing I'd love to see a picture of if you could post it on our Facebook page. So boys and girls, I hope you get out there today. I want you to take a look in your backyard, go on a scavenger hunt, send us a picture, make a bracelet if you have time, and I will see you next week where we will read about, I'm not going to tell you. Tune in and find out what we will read next Monday morning on Early Birds. See you then.